Ooh. Yo, what's up, Landon? Oh, God. Right off the bat, I'm stuck. Oh. Not well thought out. Oh, just chilling. Had a little bit of time to kill. And this has been in the back of my mind for like a couple weeks, so figured I'd check in on things over here in the mine. I've done quite a bit of work in here. Like a month ago. Knocked down that whole wall that was separating this access road to that one over there. So I'm going to try to get them all lined up. I think it's just going to be kind of a pain to do. Yeah, just a bit of a pain. Yo, what's up, Brandon? How's it going? Okay, well, I shouldn't be stuck on anything. Oh, jeez. How'd you do that? That sounds pretty painful. Ooh, dropping frames pretty good here. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, you know what doesn't help? This is probably contributing to it. Have that thing sitting right there. Yeah, crushing your fingers never fun, man. Never fun. Good question. I don't know if I'm gonna try to be around tonight. I don't know what the evening has in store for me. Yeah, we'll see. Seem to just have like less and less time these days. So that's why I'm here in the afternoon, because I have time right now for like a little bit. But evening hours get a little chaotic these days. For campaign, not very far. I don't know. If you check the end of my stream on Thursday, that's pretty much where we left off. I haven't played since Thursday, to be honest. I actually haven't even like been around my computer at all. So I think Phoenix and I were trying to get into one of the like heavily armed bases and tried it like 15 times and then just kind of gave up. We figured it was pretty tough with 2 people. Yo, what's going on, man? Oh, alright. Yeah, we haven't done any of the side missions. At all. I don't know, I probably have like the length of the stream plus like an hour logged in that game. Really haven't played it as much as I've wanted to. But that's kind of how it is these days. Oh, work's been super busy, and then the evenings has been like a random assortment of stuff that I have to do. Like wedding planning or stuff around the house. Just like a never-ending list. I don't know what happened between like January and now. It's just been constant. Like constant. I have like things to do every weekend. I have things to do on weeknights. It sucks. Yeah, I guess. It's like, I don't like being busy. I really don't. It's funny. Someone asked me the other day, like, how I've held up over the past year. Like, working from home every day and, like, not leaving the house and stuff. And if I'm anxious to, like, get back into the office and stuff, and I'm like, no. I don't miss it at all. I'm kind of living my dream right now. In terms of, like, not having to commute to work every day and sitting in an office, like, in a cubicle. And having freedom to, like, do my own thing. And I get, like, time to myself during the day. I really enjoy my me time. I'm a social person when I have to be. But I thrive on alone time. If you, like, just left me on an island for, like, a year with no communication with anyone or anything, I'd be totally happy with that. Ooh. But yeah, as things pick up with work, it's just longer hours. My job's like just starting to come together in terms of like it was a company that was like pretty early on, and now things are starting to pick up. So I didn't know how busy things were gonna get, and the answer is pretty darn busy. Pretty darn busy. But they let me continue to work from home, so I don't really care.
I have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts so people will quit asking me for sandwiches. That should work, right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was actually my fiance and I, we actually got some time last weekend. So we used to go for a walk every day. I know it doesn't sound like much, but when I like wake up and I work, and then I work until like 6 o'clock, and my fiance comes home, we have stuff to do. Getting outside for a walk, get some fresh air is good. Like last week, I didn't leave the house a single time, like the entire work week, not once. It was crazy. Oops. It was crazy. And just getting a walk in was good. So we were out. There's a little hiking trail right next to our house. And I was like, you know what? All things aside, like I had a lot of stuff going on in my life that kind of changed during the pandemic, or as a result of the pandemic. But I was like, you know what? I'm kind of going to miss it. I really am. Like, it didn't feel like I didn't have obligations for anything. Just like, nope, can't do that. Nope, can't do that. Nah, I don't want to. Not gonna do it. Uncertain times. Just like, get to do my own thing. It was lovely. I know there's a lot of stuff, and I speak only for myself. I know that the pandemic has affected everybody completely differently. Like I said, myself included. But based on just like my personality and my lack of desire to go and do things in like big group settings to begin with, really didn't bother me a whole lot. You know, as long as everyone in my family was okay, which they were, everyone got through all right. My parents are vaccinated now. All my friends are good. So, just kind of have thoroughly been okay with the past year. Once I learned to just like not watch the news at all, I was like, you know, I could just keep going like this. The only thing I miss would be like going to a concert occasionally. And I didn't even really do that in the past few years. I went to like Luke Combs' concert, and it's really about it. You're right, it is the small stuff. Like, one of the big things is like, I like waking up and it's like, I don't need to like, I get to just kind of like turn on my laptop and get to work. I don't have to like get in a car and go commute somewhere, and you know, my lunch break is like, I don't have to make my lunch beforehand. Little stuff like that is just made a world of difference. Yo, what's up, Ben? But yeah, my fiance agrees to a certain extent. Like I said, we were talking about that on our hike. And she's kind of the same as me. Like, well, the thing is, like, none of my friends live around me. You know, they're all out of state now. So it was only like the occasional get together anyways. And, you know, she wasn't seeing her friends all the time beforehand either. The only difference is, like, she actually has to get in her car every day and go to work. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? But if I can just get like these last few things, like we got all of like the major details for the wedding taken care of, like banged out a few more this past weekend. Like stupid things that you just like wouldn't even think about, like wedding bands. Like, oh yeah, you actually got to get a wedding band. Like took care of that stuff. Spent the whole weekend like working on flowers and stuff. So all those little details and stuff that kind of come up randomly where it's like, oh yeah, oops, forgot about that. Got to take care of it. We got a good chunk of stuff figured out. But we agree, we both need just like a weekend to do nothing. I've just been going and going and going. That's why I wasn't around on Saturday for patrol. There's stuff going on. I just didn't think I was going to get back in time. And sure enough, I didn't get back until like 11 at night. So just a weekend of nothing would be great. Anyways, I'm done complaining. 3 more hours. Yikes. It's a long day. Oh god, this is where the graphics just break apart. And it's not just on your screen, it's on my screen too. Just looks like trash. But this game's never been good for the frames. Even like streaming aside, it gets pretty terrible. Not gonna wash out these stupid things. Oh god, the graphics. Oh. It's killer. See, look, the menu's fine. Yeah, dude, nap's the way to go. I took a nap like Saturday afternoon, like 20 minutes. And it was the greatest. Alright, that thing's done. I'll turn these off. 9 to 6. Oh, that's not too fun. I've always done that, like with my line of business, except for my first job at a school. Let me just turn these off, because I'm always yelling around these guys. Alright. In my line of work, except for my first job, I'm going to walk slowly, because it seems to hold together a little bit better. My first job was like 8 to 4, or 8 to 4:30, 8 to 5, one of those ones. And it was like a clock in, clock out kind of deal. But since then, it was one of those, like, as long as you're available in the general working hours, that was acceptable. So I was always of the path, like, I'd rather get up early and get to work at like 7 o'clock so I could leave at like, well, sometime before 4. And I loved that. Like, the DBW wasn't really a set your own hours kind of thing, but those hours were 7 to 3. And so I kind of just took that into my career side of things and was like, okay, if I get there at 7, I can leave at like 3:30. And then I have some daylight, like especially in the winter when it gets dark at 4 o'clock. Like I just couldn't handle that. It'd drive me nuts. So oh, 1 week a month isn't terrible. I'll get these guys ready to go. I'm trying to go as slowly as possible so I'm not losing frames, because then I can't grab these guys. Oh no! God. Oh, come on. This is pretty brutal. I wonder what changed. It was never this bad. Oh. Yeah, anyways, so I was looking into getting a new computer. You know, one that like might be able to support one of the games that I play. Because it seems to just be getting worse and worse every time I turn on my computer. And so I was like, oh, I'll just like see what they have for pre-built ones, or like go design my own. And so graphics cards are just like not a thing right now. You just can't get them anywhere. I tried. I looked on a ton of websites, and all of the ones, and I found a few pre-built ones, but people were like, all the reviews were like, don't trust this company, like they're absolute garbage. And I was like, oh, okay, well, good to know. But it sounds like it's like a few months out for a wait to get anything. So that's on the back burner for right now. Ooh, the adult bevies. How do I already have stuff in here? I don't know what I did. Good God. I could like barely walk around. Oh, I gotta empty out that stupid thing up there. I gotta remember to do that. Oh, fun. Vacation would be nice, right? Maybe someday. Yo, Steve. What's going on, pal? Alright. I'm sorry, I just can't do it this slow. You guys are gonna have to... Well, myself too. Gonna have to deal with this frame drop. It's terrible. I mean, I'll slow it down more than I usually do, but I just can't work at a snail's pace for the sake of keeping frames. If I can get all these things washed and the gold processed, that'll be good. Whoa. Oh, I missed a miner's moss. Oops. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let me process this stuff. Because then I gotta turn the water off for a second. Five ounces, okay. Let me save this because I can just see this freezing up on me. I hate this. I hate doing this stuff. It's so loud. Oh, they changed it. It's not loud anymore. Ah, there we go. So loud in my ears. Oh, enchiladas are awesome. I had enchiladas on Saturday. So good. I know, I really enjoyed this game. I do. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. Like, the concept of it is good. The execution is okay. But I was reading a lot about these games, and it's like Gold Rush had some bug fixes and some maintenance after it came out. But then they just kind of stopped after a while. And it seems like a lot of the Discovery games did the same thing. But I wish they would kind of like do some more work on it so that it's more playable. And it's like we're probably never gonna get a sequel to this game, and they're never gonna make it multiplayer. So I've come to terms with those things, but there's just still a lot that they need to take a look at. Those things aside. That's awesome. There's nothing like the classic PlayStation games. Dude, that's gotta be a blast. I never played that game. Oh man, they don't make games like they used to. Although I was just in the like browsing through the Steam store the other day and just like seeing what's new, what's on the market, and some pretty gnarly stuff. Out there. All right. Let's see what we get from this. Three ounces? No ounces? Ugh. Well, that's because I'm mining like the garbage stuff. Alright, and I'll save it here. That sounds pretty good. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Just a short, quick stream. I should have some time tomorrow afternoon around the same time. But no promises. Just a quick one. Get back into the swing of some mining. Because it's on my mind, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. That sounds pretty intricate, Steve. Oh, I bet that's tons of fun.